name is Marlu, and today we're going to be filming this no foundation natural makeup look. So let's get started. So first up to this look is I have really dry skin, so I have to look very moisturized. So my current moisturizer is SK2 Facial Lift Emulsion. It's this one right here. I also put oil sometimes on my face throughout the day just because I have really dry skin and my issue is not getting any better. So you put on your moisturizer. Of course, use whatever is at hand and whatever works best for you. And as you can see, I turn super pink really fast. It's kind of annoying. Especially in my under eyes. This is where I like to dab and push in the product just because, I mean, come on. Obvious reasons here. Okay, next thing I do is I apply sunscreen. I absolutely need sunscreen on my face. I'm very allergic to the sun, and I mean, it's just really good for protection. You always want to wear sunscreen even though it's cloudy outside. I think that's actually when it affects your skin the most, especially in this area. My nose always tends to be the first thing that gets burnt when I'm out in the sun. Lately, I've been trying to just pat anything into my skin, but it's so hard for me because I'm so used to the. Next thing I do is I just spray my face with some Marlu Lashes. It feels really nice and fresh. Lately, I've been using the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. I actually really like this concealer. I wanted to find a full coverage concealer that I could still blend out into my skin without having to wear foundation because I've been obsessed with this no foundation look for a while now. I think I was finally brave enough to do it starting last December, and it's been my go-to for everything now. And this is how I apply my concealer. See how I'm a little red, and then I'm going to go in and do some spot treatment. Do it right here, especially right here around my nose. I have really bad allergies, so I'm blowing my nose constantly. And of course, I do this down my nose. And then you can see I have some red areas above my brows. So I just go ahead and cover up everything that I'm not comfortable with. And I mean, I'm like super red right here, but I don't cover my entire skin. Here on my chin. And I have a scar, but I could care less. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just tap, 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 tap. Blend all this concealer away. I feel that this look is just overall really good for everyday makeup look, especially in the mornings when you're just trying to look fresh and not too cakey. This is a great look for school, a great look for work. Here. There we go. And the reason why I use a beauty sponge rather than using a brush, I just feel that it blends it out and it makes it look more seamless. Wow, my dark circles disappeared. See what I'm saying? This is why I really like this concealer. Like, I think it's promoted as a medium coverage concealer. I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out and let me know what you guys think about it. Next thing I do is I grab my Strobe Cream from MAC. I bought it in a mini because I was very unsure about the product before I purchased it. And I went to Ulta, found it in a mini. I absolutely love it. And actually this mini has lasted me a really long time. All I do is put it on my fingers and then just dab it on to the highest points of my face. This Strobe Cream is really good and it works so nicely. Like, it highlights your face instantly, giving you this radiant glow. Put it on top of my eyelid, underneath my brow. And right. This is just an extra step just because I like to look super glowy. Ooh! Do you see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people don't like to look this glowy, but girl, let's get real. I do. I love to look extra glowy. Okay, so recently I knew we were going to take a group picture at work, so I overdid it with the highlight. Like, you guys don't understand. I overdid it with the highlight. Well, it turns out the studio lighting wasn't hitting me right, so you couldn't see my glow. And this girl who unintentionally did not want to look glowy, she looked so good. And she's like, oh, it's just my natural glow. I was like, ugh. I don't have a natural glow. I'm super dry, so I have to create a natural glow. And as you guys can see, this Strobe Cream is bomb. Facial spray. I kid you not, I spray my face maybe 5 times when I'm doing my makeup. I did a quick little brow tutorial on Instagram. I'll link it down below. And in this process, you don't want your brows too overdone. You want them to look as natural as possible, which is why we're going in with these little strokes. I don't want to overdraw my brow because the focus of this look is my skin. Now to evenly distribute the product, I'm going in with the spoolie side. Brows are done. And I'm opening my brand new brow gel from e.l.f. Here's my old one, super beat up, ready to go to the garbage. And this is my favorite brow gel to date. Brow gel is just brow gel, unless you buy a specific brow gel that helps you with brow growth. But if you're just gonna use it just to comb your brows and make them stay in place, why spend more than $2 on it? I don't know, that's just my philosophy. That's how I see it. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. This is a Physicians Formula bronzer. And I apply this with the Real Techniques brush. Dab, dab, dab. And I just do this just to give me some color. And see, this bronzer is super light, so you don't really have to worry about it not looking blended out right. Because I feel that that's the problem with more pigmented bronzers. This bronzer isn't as pigmented. It's very sheer and it's very buildable. So there we go. Added like a nice bronzy, easy pop of color. The lashes I'm going to be using are going to be the Marlu Lashes in Luna. Guys, this is my latest and greatest creation. This is so pretty. I wish my lashes were naturally curled like this all the time. Yes, I know there's a whole lash lift thing that I do want to give a try because I feel that it would just make life faster and easier by having my lashes already curled and I can just pop on my lashes. The glue I use is the Duo Glue, the brush-on adhesive in black. And guys, black is scary when you are not applying eyeliner because once you apply it on the lash, right, and you accidentally place the lash at the wrong place of the eye, that's why first thing I recommend is to wiggle your lash, measure it on your eye, and see where exactly it is that you want to place it. That's where I want to place it. So I'm going to apply the glue. Very simple step. I personally just don't like to apply too much glue. I'm pretty gentle on the lash glue application. And then what I do now is I just place it down and let it air dry a little while I work on the other lash.
How sweet this love can be. I can break it down to the beat. One heart between you and me. Make you find.
I didn't have to cut my lashes, but for Luna lashes, if you do have to cut the lash, I would cut the inner corner. If you guys have tried Luna, let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think about Luna lash? Liked it or you didn't like it? What you guys want to see next in my collection? Last and final step, this is my favorite step. I have so much fun doing this, is I'm going to apply highlighter. And my recent obsession has been the Master Chrome highlighter. Actually, I've been obsessed with this highlighter ever since it came out. The Real Techniques brush. This is a duo fiber. It's a contour brush, but I use it as a highlighter brush. I'm always extra generous with the highlighter. just because, ooh, do you guys see that? It's so pretty. Just because I like to look very, very glowy, like very extra and dramatic. I've seen people use translucent powder to prevent this from happening, but I don't like to use translucent powder. I just blend it out. I mean, let me rephrase that. I like to use translucent powder only when I'm doing a full face of makeup. When I do no foundation, I don't like to. Okay, let's blend out this highlighter on my forehead. Let's appreciate that highlight right now with these lashes. Looks bomb. I love it. Go collection from Kylie Cosmetics. This is one of my favorite lip gloss colors. And I love the formula of her lip glosses because they're not sticky at all. And they glide on so pretty. Check this out. And there we go. Voila. And that's it. We are done with this look. This has been my current obsession. It's been this glowy, natural looking, no foundation look. Obviously, this highlight is not a natural looking highlight because it's very dramatic. I'm going to take pictures outside in the sunlight so you guys can see how crazy this is. But I absolutely love it. This is my style. This is what I love. I just like to look like a little glazed donut. Even though sometimes I'm like, I think I overdid it, but it's okay. You do what you want to do and you go ahead and slay away. So give me a thumbs up if you guys like this video, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.